Hello, all heroes, and welcome back to Invincible Guarding the Globe. And today we are going to be going over the equipment event. Now, I know I am a little tardy to the party on this one, but I was busy. Life happens, so I'm doing my best here. We're covering it now because this event is really, really good. And I'll tell you why. First of all, let's go over it. Arts Outlet. Surplus of goods in Arts Equipment Shop. Visit Art Shop regularly because for a short time, all agents have a higher chance of obtaining better equipment. And then we do have some missions here. We have logging in on different days, buying equipment, purchasing all in equipment, refreshing the equipment shop, and then obtaining various artifact XPs. You'll notice here right out the gate, gem rewards. Already off to a not half bad start. Anything that can give gem rewards, that's an A plus in my book. We also do have one more thing here where you can just trade in some artifact XP. I probably really should trade in some of my like regular artifact XP because I am, as you can see from the top here, aggressively overstocked. But we'll get there when we get there if I remember. Now, let's talk about the meat and potatoes of the event here, which is that the equipment shop is boosted. First of all, we do have a fixed refresh. So for example, if I hit this button here, spend 20 gems, it's going to actually stay at 20. And this shop actually is not half bad. Funny enough, that's actually pretty okay. You'll notice that a few of them here are flashing blue. That's because they are the rare special loot. Speaking of loot here, there are a few things going on. First of all, there is a higher chance of getting Omnipotent Plus and Omnipotent Gear if you are at the higher levels. Okay, starting at level 11, you can get Omnipotent Plus Gear, and then starting at level 10, you get Omnipotent Gear. Omnipotent Gear and Omnipotent Plus Gear is really good. Don't go hunting it, though, because the odds of getting Omnipotent Gear, and especially Omni Plus Gear, is so much lower than getting Seismic Gear. And for the vast majority of people, Seismic Gear will work just fine. The difference between Seismic Gear and Omnipotent Plus Gear is not enough to spend all of your resources just trying to get that one piece of attacker gear. If you get it, if you get Omni Plus Gear, or even Omnipotent Gear, great. But just take it as that, a lucky accident. Honestly though, even if you just get Seismic Gear, it'll treat you just fine. But the real good stuff, there's two things. First of all, we'll do the artifacts. Artifacts are not going to be as common. The artifacts usually show up more like when the lab event comes around, which I've got 30,000 lab coins just begging for Sinclair to come out of the basement, but it's fine. The artifacts are boosted in the equipment shop, and we have the rare ones, the Vitals Pad, the Stun Device, Oxygen Helmet, Medical Headband, GDA Healing Gel, etc., etc. Unfortunately, the burger is not present, which makes me really sad. And there's a few other artifacts that actually aren't here as well, like the Flaxen Staff and some others, but the burger's not here. However, Flaxen Stun Device is a freaking amazing artifact. Oxygen Helmet, not too bad. GDA Healing Gel, really good. There's some good stuff in there. But what you really want to focus on is the other items. Because this is where stuff gets good. You can get up to 50 million Hero XP, 500k Special XP. And for those of you who might be a newer player and you don't know if that's good, it's good. It's freaking good. It is set your account up for a hot minute good. Because at the end of the day, XP is the sun which all of our worlds rotate around. You need XP to get anywhere in this game, and you will hit an aggressive XP wall if you ain't careful. Especially when you're a newer player starting out, you will hit a wall. This helps you crack that wall. Honestly, it helps you smash right through it, especially if you're at a higher level. And even if you're not at a higher level, you can still get some pretty decent numbers. Like if we're looking at level 6 here, I mean, if you're at the point where you're at equipment shop level 6, even this, 100k XP, will make your day. And if you manage to pull the 5 million, ooh, you're having a good time. But I'm going to go at it from the context of shop level 15, just for the sake of the video. So here's the thing with this. Something to keep in mind. The 50 million and the 500k are obviously the best ones. However, more realistically, you're going to be going for the 20 million and the 100k. Because while the 50 mil and the 500k respectively for blue and purple, or blue and pink, are of course the best, they're also infinitely more rare. Logistically speaking, you're going to go for the 100k and you're going to go for the 20 mil, and that is good. That is extremely good. Now, in a situation like this, it's a choice between doing purchase all or purchasing the hero special XP with gold. I am going to do purchase all because, for one thing, Damien Darkblood's notes and the battle hologram are parts that I need, and the molecular enhancements ain't too bad either. Let's say that these were artifacts that I don't care about, like, I don't know, the freaking the med kit or something, then I would just spend the gold and move on and not waste an equipment ticket. But in this case, this is actually a pretty cracked pull, so we are going to hit that and call it a day. Now this one, not so crazy about. I actually am going to pick up this XP just because I do need it, but I don't see a reason to purchase anything else on this store, so I'm going to either let it just sit for an hour or do a refresh. In my case, being just waiting. There is also, like I said, there is also the molecular enhancements. That one only maxes out at 20. I question whether or not that's worth it. I mean, if you get it for gold, sure, but you're not going to catch me spending an equipment ticket just for that. If it shows up in a shop where there's something else good you want, that's called a happy accident, and, you know, go for it. But you're not going to catch me going hog wild for molecular enhancements. It's the hero XP and the special XP. That is the bread and butter of this mode. And then while you're at it, if you're in here, you can get these missions. I mean, look at that. That's 100 gems right there that I just got for basically nothing. I mean, that right there already, that's what we refer to as profit. And the point of it is that so you have some extra gems to do refreshes if you want. So here's the situation with that. This event is amazing. However, we just came off the heels of an absolutely cracked Conquest event. And man, I don't know about y'all, but I'm running on empty over here. I mean, I was like under 300 gems for a hot second there. I'm back up to over 1,000 now, courtesy of some Cecil's Nightmares and stuff. And ironically, this event. But I will not be going too hog wild on this bad boy. I'm going to be relying a lot on the automatic refreshes to get anything good. And that's okay. Honestly, here's the thing with that, is the rates on this are so good, you still got a pretty high chance of getting any of the XP you want, and maybe even some gear if you're having a really good day. And then, if you're doing that, you're actually making back gems, which is kind of okay. I mean, literally, I could burn another equipment ticket right now and get another 30 gems if I wanted, and I probably will before it ends. So, no, yeah, this is a good one. This is a freaking good one. A little unfortunate that it's right on the heels of, we just had the Conquest event, and then we're going to have a Criminal Iguana event later on for the new Lizard League character. And I'm guessing that's going to be pretty soon, hard to say when. But, like, there's a lot of competition for gems right now. But this event, I feel like, is pretty free-to-play friendly, even if you don't spend gems. I mean, I've barely spent any gems, and I've still done pretty okay, let's be honest here. I mean, this is with very few refreshes. I mean, you can even see I've done 10 refreshes. 8 of those were the freebies. So very few gem refreshes, and I've already done this well. I call that pretty okay in my book. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below about this event. Like I said, great event. Bad timing. Horrible timing. And man, can somebody let DA Sinclair out of the basement? Because I've got 35,000 lab coins burning a freaking hole in my pocket. Somebody let that man out of the basement so that I can burn my daggum coins. It's gonna be amazing, because this usually is the one that has more artifacts. gonna be so great when I can actually use them. I was begging for a Sinclair event because we haven't had one in a while. Alas, I will wait patiently but reluctantly. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, great event, weird timing. But we're going to leave it at that. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and we shall see you next time. Have a good one.